The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase.
I don't know about
its
this
steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
I don't like that. This is actually kind of nice.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
I wonder how she sounds like this time.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Huh. It's been a while. What's up, guys? It's your boy Tom. And today is the part 2 to Slay the Princess. Let's begin.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase.
I don't know about
its
this
steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
I don't like that. This is actually kind of nice.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
I wonder how she sounds like this time.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Nope, this one
Should
creepy.
we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Continue down the stairs? No, slay her! I wish I had... Okay.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next.
I ain't killing her.
But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
Oh boy. I don't think we...
The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
Dude, she is different.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
Okay, I'm dropping it.
The blade slips from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor. We didn't have to do that.
I mean, dude, what you gonna do? Like, she bodied you the first time. She wasn't even flying. She's flying right now. She's literally flying.
And
Okay.
yet you did.
You damn right.
She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
I understand.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
Okay, I'm doing it. Kneel.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
I'm doing that.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Okay.
The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
The last time we met? I suppose that lends credence to our conversation in the woods. Still, whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
I'm gonna tell her. You're supposed to end the world.
You weak-willed buffoon.
Is that so?
I'm not weak.
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten.
Wait, what?
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
Is the narrator making her this scary?
It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
What I gotta do?
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
Maybe. What would you have me do? What do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
If you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
That's what I'm saying.
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily, but that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful God unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world. And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
She ain't lying. Like, first time we met, she bodied me. This time, she probably just one-shot me. Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be, girl.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
Oh boy. What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
She called me a pet. She called me a pet. That... I really feel like if I go with the first option, there's not much I'm doing. I'm gonna do the option I feel like nobody would do. I'm yours to command.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
No, I'm just that weak. I'm that weak, doll.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
Gotcha.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say. No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
What are you gonna do, narrator? What you gonna do?
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong, trying to conceal you from me. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
An echo?
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
I mean, yeah.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
I'm dead? Again?
Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
What?
Break my chains.
And
Okay.
how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How I'm gonna do that, dog?
All you need to do is believe it's been done.
I'm breaking her chains. Break her chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
Really? Really? Is it over?
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
I take her hand. Well, what happens now?
Nothing. And then, everything.
Okay, take her hand. Take her hand. What was that? But you do not take her hand. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Should we?
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
That mirror. What? Explore. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we even go about looking for her.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
Huh.
I feel anxious. Does anyone else feel anxious?
I feel anxious too. Something gonna pop up behind us. The narrator's gone
It
too.
is. Does that mean the world ended? Figures the world would end and leave us with all this nothing.
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
Well, what else we gonna do?
I don't want to look at us.
Man, approach that mirror,
I'm
man.
begging you, don't do this.
What? Ignore him. The mirror never scared you before. Yeah, the mirror never blah blah. The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
What you mean? You're looking in the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Oh, you ugly. Simon says you reach forward, they're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. What's in that mirror? Oh, Lord. It's you. You don't look that good, buddy. You are alone in a place that is empty and is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. What? What is that? Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Okay. Approach her. What?
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Huh? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Solitary lights, what do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am? Well, what do you I'm not a person. I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me.
Huh?
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
What? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
I ain't gonna lie, the music in the background going hard.
This one is dominance. A figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
I'm so confused. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I will find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
What happened? It just closed.
You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
The game just closed because I said I was going to wait forever. As soon as I reopen it, you have returned to me, though. What is this? What is this? Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
What?
You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 1, the hero and the princess, so I gotta start over?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. and in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Guys, I'm gonna come back to this and do a part 2. It is so much craziness so far from what I just experienced. Anyway guys, if you liked the video, please leave a like. Also, if you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button. Till then guys, I love you and peace. Bruh. Alright, we out guys.